Today, this is another session which is related to GitHub Actions. So through GitHub Actions, you can deploy your application into AWS. So that's what we are going to see today, how we are going to deploy the Angular application through GitHub Actions. Okay, so without wasting time, let's jump into that. Okay, so before that, what exactly I'm going to do is I'm going to create two things. So first thing is I'm going to create a bucket, so which I have already created. So my bucket has been already created with empty items. Okay, so there is no objects in the bucket. And what I have done is when you go to properties, so I have given that permission is a public. Okay, so public access I have given. So that is the thing which I have done as of now. So when you go to properties, I have uh, given a static website hosting enabled. I have that. Okay, so what exactly I have done is I have created a bucket and I have enabled the static website hosting, and then finally the permissions related to permissions I have given a public access. Public access I have given. So there are no objects in the S3 bucket, but still it is accessible. So let us go into that S3 bucket. Okay, properties. If we try to access that, this static website hosting, then it will tell you that the index.html is not there. So see, index.html file will not be there. So it is showing that not found. So okay, so let us do that. How exactly we can do through GitHub Actions. So before that, we have created a bucket, and one more thing what exactly we need to create is, because we are not going to come here for Amazon, so we need to do access we are not going to come to AWS. So whatever the things which we are going to access everything through access keys. So I have to go to IAM. So IAM, so I'm going to create a user. So I have already created one user, git demo user. Okay, so if you are new to that, then what exactly you need to give is you have to give a username, and then access key is you have to give a programmatic access because it is not through console. So you have to give a programmatic access. Let me create that user demo. Okay, so I have given user demo, then attached to existing policy. So we are going to give, see here, you need to give administrator access. Okay, so once you give administrator access, uh, if you click next step, you can see that what is the user is created, and you can see that key and access ID and secret key. So both the things will be uh, having that. So you can copy or you can download as a CSV file. Okay, let me show you. Okay, next. See here, you can see that once the user is created, so you can see here access key ID and secret key you can see. Okay, so I'm not going to use this user, but since I have already created user, I'm going to delete this one. Since I have already created. Okay, so but this is the way you have to create. So these are the things which we needed actually. So two things. One is S3 bucket you need to create, and create a static website. You have to enable it, and you have to add the policy to access that. So that's the first thing. And second thing is you have to create a user, and then you have to attach a role for that, so that this for this for this user, we are going to. Mhm. So we have to copy the access key and secret key. Both you need to down. You can download as a CSV file, or else you can copy. So that's the thing. So two things we need: S3 packet and the user. And for that user, we need a secret key and access ID. So we have both. So let me start from GitHub Actions. Okay, you can see here S3 packet. Okay, so let's see. So, okay, here is my repository. So, starting from E to E, you can see all the things. But GitHub slash workflows, when it will come is, so whenever you create a workflow, after that only it will come. So first we need to go here actions. Okay. So once the action is you select, you can create a new workflow, right? So new workflow, you can set up a workflow for yourself. So this is the thing you can see. Okay, so here you can see that what are the things that you can do is if you go here, you can see that what is the name of the action. So name is CA. Okay, so it will be coming as a CE. So what exactly you do is when control when the workflow will run, whenever you push it, or if you create a pull request, and if it is once the pull request is merged, then this workflow will continue. Okay, so if push or pull is happening to the master of that main branch, then this workflow will run. So here you can see the set of things runs on where exactly this will run. So it is running on Ubuntu latest. So you can create Windows as well as Linux as well. So it is currently running on Ubuntu thing. So here, so what exactly this will do? So steps represented. See here, if all of the things are self-explanatory. So this exactly this checkout. If you go here, you can see. So checkout. If you click this, you can see here. What is the name? Name is the checkout and user C. This is the one which is being used. Checkout at V3. Or if you want. So checkout at V3. So currently this is the latest version. So another thing is runs a online script run. So here everything is given. So after check-in, so rest of things we don't need. We have to use our own things. So whenever the latest push or pull happening, then we have to take the latest. The rest of things we have to write it on our own. So here, whatever the things which I arranged and shown here, GitHub workflows deployed to AWS. So here name is I have given that deployed to AWS. So branches triggers when push or pull request has come. So workflow dispatch is given, and where exactly this will run runs on Ubuntu latest, and then checkout. So it will check out from the latest repository. So the next thing is, since we are doing AngularJS, we need a Node.js.environment. So we have given this one, set up Node.js environment, and then npm. The next thing is npm install and npm build. So what exactly this will do is this pipe symbol will separate the command. So first it will install and then it will run a build. So once the build is completed, then what exactly next thing is we need to upload the files in the S3 bucket, and then we have to do so. How exactly these are all we can see here is we can see. So when you go here, So if you come here, what are the things that we have seen? You can see here, set up your workflow. So Node.js will come here, you can see. See, set up Node.js. So this has been created and verified by GitHub. So you can see if you click that, you can see. So this is what you have used in the app deployed to AWS. And then the next thing is S3. Okay, so this is the one thing. So now next thing is then coming back to search results. If you come here for S3 sync, so this is all. So this is what exactly we used. So here, if you go here, you can see these things. See, name is so S3 sync, right? See users here, you can see that. So if you go here, this is the form. So this is the on push branches. So if anything that has pushed in this master branch, so this job will do. So if you go here steps, right? So this runs on we have given as a top one. So runs on Ubuntu latest. We have given that steps is see checkout master in the sense what exactly we have given is checkout at version 3, right? So that is one. So coming back to S3 sync, okay, see this is the users and the environment variable is what we need to process. We need to give the bucket name, access key ID and access key. So these two things only we have created for the user which we created, right? So we have to use this access key ID we need to pass and access key we need to pass and region, what is the exact region that we have created for the S3 bucket, so that we need to pass and source directory is we need to pass this one exactly which source we need to copy into the S3 bucket. So these are things which we are going to describe. So if you go back to our original file, so what exactly we have given. So right, so push and all automatically it will come until runs on Ubuntu latest also it will come if you create a setup workflow. See, this is checkout latest. So this also will come. So from here we need to take. So this is setup node.js environment and action. So this will set up a node environment. So once node environment is done, so we have to install npm. Yes, we have to install npm, and then once npm is installed, we need to build. So this is done. So next thing is we have seen that S3 sync, right? So S3 sync and the rest of the things what we are going to do is we have to give. So you can give a bucket name. So this is my bucket name and access key, which is have given I have taken from secrets and secret access key also I am taking from secrets. And then region is given here, and then source directory is once the uh, build is done, it will be stored in the dist folder. So under the dist folder, our app name will be there. So under that, all the files will be exact that. So that portion we need to upload into the C. Okay, so all set over here. Now, what is the next thing? So we have given, but so here all the things are set. But once this is been done, what exactly we need to keep? So once this has been done, we can see assume that if we are editing, what it will happen is, so let me take this one. Okay, so I'm taking this one. Let me do this one. AWS S3 bucket. I'm taking this also from secret. Okay. Okay. So what exactly we need to do? So once you defined everything, right? So if you, it will ask you to start commit. So if you do start commit, then it will be pushed into the GitHub/workflows. So I'm back to that. So this is the one. So once you start commit, right? So the first time it will fail because we have created everything, secrets and all. But from, so here we have defined where we need to take, but secrets are not defined, right? So to set it up, secrets, we need to come back to settings. So under settings, there is a call actions. So here you need to define. So whenever you wanted to add something, right? So here new repository secret. Okay. So here I will give that AWS S3 bucket. So let me do that. Make it demo bucket. So I add. I'll give add secret. So now let me change that. Okay, so if you again if you open, right, it will not display because it's for security reasons it will come, but you can update it. So this is the way you can add. Okay, so now we have added all the things. So S3 bucket for to show purpose I have added. Still, if you want, you can update in the actions. So let me do that. Okay, so here, so if you double click that, so, so if you go here, we'll update that value. So we will update here. We'll update here. So this also I'm going to take from secret. AWS S3 bucket. Okay. Others give us document. That means there is a change. So I'm going to commit it. So once commit is done, if you go here actions, so it is started deploying. So if you come back to see that, you can see. So still you can see that nothing is there on the S3 bucket. So currently it is setting up. The Node.js environment is set and currently it is installing and building this node package manager and building the project. So it will take a couple of minutes, let it run. So whenever there is a push request or pull request is happening in the main branch, then this workflow will automatically trigger the action. So whatever you set, so it will completely deploy that one. So now We'll see that. So it is currently showing the warnings, but still it will continue. So just briefing that whatever the things which we have done is, so we have created S3 bucket and added a policy and a static website, enabled a static website, and then we have created one user. And that user has a relevant access. So if you want, you can give a S3 packet access alone, but still, just wanted to show demo. I have given the full access. So once the access the user is created, we can have the access ID and secret ID. So both things which will be used in the uh, S3 sync actions, right? So for that environment variable, we need to pass. See, currently it is uploading. So see, it is completed the job. You can see here it is green. So now let me try to refresh this. See, all who have come, all the values which is uploaded is has come. Now I'm going to open this. See, we have deployed a function. Okay, so that's it. So you can see whatever the logs which we wanted to see, everything, all the things will be recorded over here. Okay, so uh, that's it. So if any questions or comments, you just post it in the comments. Thank you.